and he's got him first ball inside edge. Net Worth Properties wicket on the first ball itself. Can you believe it? A huge inside edge. And it went crashing into the off stump. The bails were lit. And that is quite an extraordinary, remarkable start for the FAIRLANE fighters, as they've got the big fish Vijay Singh back to the hut. That they've got off to. Looks like a positive one. Mohit Chaturvedi goes down the ground. He's timed it well. And that is going to be a Net Worth Properties 4. Straight down the ground over long off. It came off the middle of the bat. Slightly over pitching on that occasion. Gurmeet looking for that swing away from the right-hander. Was it magnificently well down the ground for a boundary. This is the kind of intent they need to show in the power play, as once the 6th over is finished, he has to be declared or retired out, to be honest. But that's down the leg side. That's a wide delivery, a wild delivery down leg. No chance for the wicket keeper. It's racing away towards the fence as well. It's going to be 4 wides. A Net Worth Property boundary. And these are going to be bonus runs. Well, a batter can only score a maximum of 40 runs. And once he crosses the 40-run mark, he has to retire himself. And for the bowlers as well, there are some rules that they need to follow. Only a couple of bowlers, only 2 bowlers can bowl. Will that prove to be for JC Spartan 4 OAKS? It's in the air, mid-wicket. Well, he's a mere spectator as mid-on cannot get to the ball. That's going to be a Net Worth Properties boundary into the leg side. Slightly short in length, and he's paid the price. 4 overs have been bowled. It's 27 for 1. Yorker length driven firmly into the offside. There's no chance for the fielder on the boundary as it races away towards the fence. And it's a boundary. A Net Worth Properties 4. Well, these runs are really crucial at the top of the order. And especially for a player like Mohit Chaturvedi, who knows the importance of the opening partnership. But not got those runs as well. That's the kind of start they've got off to. It's in the air. This time he's cleared the mid-on region. And it's going to race away towards the fence. A much-needed boundary. A Net Worth Properties 4. And Ashray gets his 2nd boundary of the innings. It was slightly short from Siva. Not enough pace on offer. And that gave him plenty of time to rock on the back foot and pick his spot. And the ground is such well, it is going to be Abhishek Singh who's going to be into the attack. And that's a leading edge. It's in the air. Keeper getting under it. And he's taken the catch. Well, for a fraction of a second, he was swirling and twirling, searching for the ball. And a wicket of the first ball at the end of the power play. That is a Net Worth Properties wicket. And certainly a huge one as Ashray makes the long walk back to the pavilion. Took a leading edge. And as comfortable as you can get. The keeper, well, he made it look very, very difficult in the end. And it is 40 for 2. Over. Oh, he's tried to go across the line. It's a leading edge, chance of a catch. And that's been caught. Hiren has just thrown his wicket away. It's a Net Worth Properties wicket. And that's the end of 10 overs. It's going to be drinks on field. Two balls to go. Oh, he's gone across the line. Has he got him? I think he has. Has he? I think he has got him. We'll wait and see. There is a review available. Will they opt for it or not? That's something we'll have to check again. Gets his man. The 5th wicket goes down. And half the side now back into the pavilion. As the team is reeling right now with 5 down. 64 for 5. Really well in his first 2. And he's cleaned Vicky up as well. Manvendra. Well, a few days back he won the best bowler of the tournament on this very ground. And with the bat he tried his best to play an attacking sort of an innings. But the second ball tried to pull it away into the leg side. Did not bounce as much as he would have liked. He's a tall lad and it just went through him. And he's rattled the stumps. Net Worth Properties wicket. Wicket number 6, 65 for 6. Is going to be shown faith in by the captain. Oh, tossed up, he's slogged into the leg side. There's a man there, but it's going to go over his head, is it? Yes, it is. That is the first Net Worth Properties maximum off the bat of Varun Sabu. It's a breakthrough stroke. A stroke that will give plenty of confidence. Was a tossed up delivery by Rudra. And the youngster trying to induce a false stroke. And Varun, he was waiting for the opportunity for a tossed up delivery. Something inside the circle. Oh, Varun has slogged into the leg side. There's a man there. And he's dropped it. Completely misjudging where the ball was going. And not only a dropped catch, but it's also a boundary. A Net Worth Properties 4. And a much needed one. It was in the air for a long time and well, it was straight towards the man at deep backward square leg. I reckon it was Samir.
For all the hard work in the team. Straight down the ground for a 6. It's all in the helmet and the bat. Connected beautifully. So what if the player has not scored? At least the batter scored 40 runs cumulatively. We need some more of those lusty hits. Turning up the heat just when it was required. Varun's side rule is bringing out players into different thought process. His top edge hit, that ball is gonna come all the way to the fence. Brings him on 39. One more hit. One more hit required and that will be the retirement. It's a very interesting dynamic that the retirement at 40 has brought in. Smooth run up, slightly back of the arm release, which is a bit confusing, but Sumi pulls it away for a 4. Sumi's got his eye and he waited for that ball, waited it to land and then pulls it away to the mid-wicket boundary. Spartan for Oaks needs a few more of those runs. From a very difficult position. This time it's a full toss and it's played to the square boundary. That's the strength of Sumiran Mehta. Plays a fine square cut. Doesn't try too hard. Doesn't try to hit it over any other place. Sticks to his strength and finds the boundary.
Manvendra, and he's put so much effort. 20% of it, not even 20% of it was put when he was batting. But here goes Varun into the leg side. He's used his feet and he's got the boundary that he was looking for, and he can happily walk back to the pavilion now that he's crossed his 40-run mark. Crucial innings in a pressure situation for his team. He's going to have his head held high. Siva to continue. Oh, he gets the outside edge. He's opened the face of the bat. To be honest, it was deliberate where he opened the face of the bat, took the outside edge, and it's gone for a net worth properties 4 towards short third man. And every run being cheered for by Vijay, Manavendra, Vishal, and all the teammates who are sitting in the dugout. Last over of the innings. Well, he started off with a hike into the leg side. Long chase. Oh, that's well fielded. But they're going for the second. It's going to be a run out for sure. Ashutosh Dubey not even in the screen, not even in the frame there. As another wicket goes down. A run out. A brilliant throw from the boundary. And that's the 8th wicket down for 140. Amit, the new man in. It's the last over of the innings. Across the line he goes, and that is going to be out. Finger goes up. Trying to slog the ball into the leg side, and that's leg before wicket. Net worth properties, wicket number 9 of the match. It's 140 for 9. And Sumi, after a very well played innings, is to walk back to the pavilion. Oh, and he's got him. The last wicket is gone as well. And they're all out. Net worth properties wicket. And they're all out. 143 will be the target. That he likes to hit Mishra into the leg side, fumble from Ashutosh Dubey as it goes towards the fence, and that's the first. With properties 4 was a short delivery which he tried to pull into the leg side, and he got the full chunk of it. Karan Jain, well, he cannot keep quiet for long, cannot keep him out of the game for a very long time. Karan Jain knows the importance. Here goes Mishra again. Karan on strike, and look at that shot. He waited for the short pitch delivery. He was waiting on the back foot. He saw the ball pitched in short, and he pulled it beautifully in front of square for 4. That's a net worth properties boundary into the leg side. And the pace of Manvendra helping the batter's cause innings. That too, it was Vijay Singh. And there it is. Well, just when I thought that it's been a brilliant innings, a wicket falls down. Net worth properties wicket, Yorker from Mishra, and just giving a nice little send-off to the opposite captain Chetan Kapoor. Big wicket. Here goes Varun. Outside off stump, that's been crunched into the gap. It's very well timed, and it's racing away for 4. Slight bit of room for Siddharth, and he's lashed onto it as he gets a boundary for himself. Great looking stroke for 4. But apart from that, it's been smooth sailing so far. The outside edge, that's another boundary. Net worth properties 4 opens the face of the bat. That was a deliberate stroke into the offside. And the man at shot third man had no chance. Mohit Chaturvedi. He was a bit squarer. As another boundary, 2 fours and 2 balls. And this one even better than the previous one. Oh, there's an appeal, there's a loud shout. And that's been given. Oh, how big this wicket is going to prove to be. He's not happy with the decision, but the finger goes up. Out, says the umpire. Leg before wicket. He's still not able to believe that it was given out, but he has to walk back to the pavilion. Networth Properties wicket. First one for Varun Sabu. Oh, and there goes Karan Jain. Look at that finesse. He just glanced it off his pads, and that's racing away towards the square leg fence for 4. And it's a Networth Properties boundary into the leg side. With a short delivery onto the pads, and all he had to do was beat the fielder inside the circle. There was no one square on the offside, square on the onside, beg your pardon, on the boundary. That's a Networth. There he goes again, tossed up. Or using his feet, and there's the wicket. There is the wicket that they were looking for, trying to play across the line. Tried to use his feet, get down to the pitch of the ball. And a complete play and a miss. The third wicket goes down, and that's Networth Properties wicket number 3, first of the game for Ashray. He has to take the responsibility. And that's the stroke that they were looking for. That's the breakthrough shot. And that's over the mid-wicket region. That's a Networth Properties maximum. Using his feet. Goes into the leg side for a huge 6. Brilliant hit. That was needed. It was much needed. He uses. Tossed up. Karan goes down the ground. And that's a maximum. A Networth Properties 6. Down the ground for 6. He's now moved to 38. In fact, he's moved on to 39. He will be declared after this ball, after this run in for 3 wickets. Last ball. Karan into the leg side, and that's a mighty blow. Networth Properties maximum. 10 overs. It is 75 for 3 now. We'll have drinks on field. Retired pretty early. And look at that. Look at that. This is what he brings to the table. First ball that he's faced goes over the head of the bowler, straight as an arrow. And that's a Networth Properties 4, straight down the ground. And Siva gets off the mark with a magnificent boundary. This is why he was waiting low down the order. And the due factor as well will now slightly come into the picture, as this is the only game to be played. Time he goes outside off stump, he slashed it hard, and that's yet another Networth Properties 4, 2 fours of 2 balls. And well, Sivanand, he's looking to finish things off early. It is just the 11th over, and already the score is flyed. Vinod Muthu. Siva tries to go down the ground. Is that an inside edge? That's missed by the batter and the keeper. Inside edge, and that's gone for a Networth Properties 4. Trying to use his feet and put pressure on Manvendra Mishra. Siva trying to go down the ground. And that's 4. Outside 5 on the off. Mishra. A short pitch delivery, but Siva has opened the face of the bat. It's gone towards the deep backward point region, and that's going to be another 4. It's a beautiful cut shot into the gap for 4. Oh, that's almost taken the head out. What a shot that is, straight as you like. Net worth properties for Siva. Using his feet, getting to the pitch of the ball and just whacks it past Manvendra's head. Yorker outside off, and that's missed by the keeper as well. That's gone for another 4. We'll see what it came off. It is 4 byes. 16 of the over. 3 boundaries of the bat and 4 byes here. Net worth properties boundary to end another over. He's been hit into the offside this time. That's a magnificent shot by Vinod. And that's his first boundary. And net worth properties 4 into the offside. He waited for it, enough room to play the cut shot, not enough pace in Ravindra's bowling that allowed him to get on top of the bounce. And he hits it behind square on the offside for 4. So another boundary. They're only dealing in 4s, 27, in fact 28 in the last 8 balls in their season opener. And what a stroke that is, inside out. Vinod Muthu is wasting no time. Another boundary for him, inside out. Net worth properties 4 through the offside. No chance for Manvendra. Nine to win of 25. The KFT Holidays MCA BKC Members Premier League, and is that going to be the winning runs? Yes, it is. He's finished off in style. That's a magnificent strike into the leg side. Superb this team. +30 not out. Going strong.